Welcome back. Now there is a Zapier application that just works with plain email. For example, if we were to click Create a Zap and we come into our Zap creation screen, you'll come into the Trigger portal and you'll be able to write into your app event search that you are looking for email from Zapier, or in some cases it'll be on the panel. We're going to click on Email by Zapier. You're going to then look for a specific trigger event. And you'll notice then that the trigger event can be an inbound email or a new read receipt. Now you'll notice that the trigger happens when an email will be forwarded to a custom zapiermail.com email address. So we're going to now click on New Inbound Email. We're then going to click Continue. We're then going to give this email address a specific name. We're going to copy the address. We're then going to click Continue. We're then going to test the trigger. Now, we typically will not be able to find a request when we start the process. So what we're now going to do is we're going to send an email to the address. We are now going to send the email. We're now going to come back and test the trigger. And when we come back after the test, we now see a request. We can now click Continue. What we can now do is to set a specific action within Zapier, and we can have that action to be whatever we want it to be. For example, we can use Zoom, and what we can do is we can create a meeting. We can then click Continue. We can choose our Zoom account. We can then set up the meeting. Now in this case, we're going to choose a custom email, and we're going to choose it based on the subject of the email. We're then going to choose the topic. We can then choose it based on the body. We can then choose the when of the email. And typically what we're going to do is we're going to be able to use the specific format. And what we'll do is we will map the rest of the information. We're then going to click Continue. We can then test our setup. Our test is successful, so we can now check Zoom to make sure our meeting is now set up. We can now see that our Zoom event has been set up. So you can use an inbound email in order to set any action that you determine you want to set up within Zapier. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.